massive, massive honor. Very, very exciting. Let us say hello to the one and only, the two-time heavyweight champion, Anthony Joshua. My man, AJ. How are you, sir? Thank you so much for doing this. It's a great honor to finally speak to you.
It's an honor to speak to you as well. And I've listened to your interviews, and there are things that you've asked. Did AJ say this? And now we finally get to have artificial intelligence face-to-face.
Okay, yes. One of these days, I would love to do it in person, but I'll take what I could get. Is there something...
Where are you now?
I'm in New York City.
What part of the state?
New York
New
City.
York, yeah?
Yeah. You coming by?
Not right now. I'm in training camp. I'm locked down.
All right, I feel you. And can I just say, AJ, off the bat, I have watched your mini documentary with Louis Theroux 3 times. You and him were so on point, and the rapport that you guys had and the questions he asked you, and really what we saw from you was, I felt a different side. It was so enjoyable, so kudos to you on that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Can I ask you?
It's interesting how UK media can transition now over to the States, and it's nice to know that it's what we're doing in the UK is reaching a global market. The work is paying off.
Amen. And there's no one better than Louis, in my opinion. Can I ask you about one thing you said in that piece? You said that the sport don't always love you back. The sport of boxing doesn't always love you back. Do you feel now, with the paydays, with the opportunities, with the stage that you are getting, that the sport is starting to finally love you back?
I did that. That's not the sport. I work my behind off.
Yeah.
I work hard to put myself in a certain position. But in the sense, when I say the sport don't love you back, like, unfortunately in this game, not everyone can be a Muhammad Ali, not everyone can be a Mike Tyson. And unless you are those, the sport don't love you back. You're here today and gone tomorrow. It's like the flavor of the month. And you just have to be aware of that. When times are good, don't get too comfortable. And when times are bad, don't get too comfortable. Just keep balanced and you'll go through life at a good pace.
Have you always had that perspective, or is that something you had to learn?
I think I've always had that perspective. I always say, like, I've always been this way before. I was an old head before I was an old head. I had a wise head on my shoulders from a young age.
Is that Femi? Is Femi the old head?
What do you know about Femi?
I mean, I'm trying to learn more. I like Femi. Femi seems like a cool guy. I'm trying to talk to Deji. I'm trying to talk to the whole family. I want to get in with the AJs, with the Joshuas.
One day I'm going to bring you over.
I want, I'm big in Watford, by the way. They love me down there.
Hey, I'll be coming to New York City soon as well. I'm going to come and hit you up.
All right, I love that. So you just finished this face-off with the big man. Did you take anything away from him? Did you read is there anything that you can walk away with after seeing Francis face to face?
Not really. I've never kind of look at a face to face and think like they're scared or they're ready, because the fight is its own drama in itself. So, I've seen like fighters look away first and gone out and put a whooping on their opponent or whatever it is. But he's ready. He's a fighter. That's just what I know with or without a face-off. I don't have to do a face-off to know what type of person he is. I've researched him. I've listened to your interviews as well. And I understand his mentality. So yeah, I just know what I need to know about him way before the face-off.
We're not beefing though, right? Do you have any problems with anything that I've said? Because you've referenced it twice now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it if I didn't. We're not beefing, but let's say we have got beef until you prove me otherwise.
What? Really? What did I?
Yeah,
we've got beef. Wow. What did I say that offended you?
I think I just want you to believe in me, and I'm going to prove it to you on March the 8th.
I love that. Can I tell you something, Anthony? After the second Usyk fight, my heart genuinely broke for you, and I hated I hated the way the UK media and the UK fans were kicking you while you were down. And in fact, I was in London and I did a bunch of medias. It was like 2 days after your fight, and I said, it blows me away how they don't back you, how they disrespect you, how they kick you while you're down. What more could you do for this country and for this scene and for this sport in the country? And I've had your back since then, but long before that. So please, Francis is an MMA guy, but I've had your back, and I'll send you that clip. And a lot of people gave me shit for that, saying that you were done.
Let's squash the beef, man. It's a new year. Let's put it behind us.
Let's go. Forward. Let's go, AJ. I'm gonna hug you right now.
No. I'm in fight mode.
Okay, I'll give you one of these. I'll give you one of these. Can I ask you though?
We can't get too friendly. I don't know what you'll say when I'm not looking.
Nah, come on. I'm straight. I'm straight as a paperclip.
All right.
Let me ask you this, AJ. The guy who was sitting on that dais in Saudi Arabia in August of 2022, you were very emotional, and it was really hard to see you in that state, truthfully.
Yeah.
Could he have ever imagined that the next year and a half would go down like this, that you would be able to turn things around like this?
You want to put a hand on my heart? I did, because you know, when you study the history of boxing or history in general, it's always got peaks and troughs, highs and lows. That's just the balance of life. You know, I ride a wave, I dip a bit, I ride a wave. It's just how life goes. That's what living's about. So I've always known that that's just how it is. And I knew I'll rise again, and here we are. It only stops when I stop.
Mm.
And I'm still going strong. I've still got a lot more life left in me.
So perhaps you say that with a bit of perspective, but was there any moment in the immediate aftermath of that fight where you were like, you know what, I don't need this anymore. I'm done with this?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no. I was like, what's next? And that's when I start strategizing about my training team, what I'm going to do. I'm looking to fight. In my mind, I'm like, I've got about 4 months to a month to get this right, because I want to fight in the next 3 months. So I need to speak with my coach, speak with another coach, start rearranging things and reconstruct my team. Look, I'm at war. I put myself on a sentence. Judge Judy, bang. You are sentenced to X amount of time to boxing. Your life is committed. Whether you're up or down, you got to keep on striving and finding a way through. And no matter what happens, I'm committed to the sport until a certain time, until my release date. And that's all I'm going to commit myself to. So yeah, I never looked at another direction. This is all I know. From every ounce in my body, fighting is just all I know.
When does that sentence end?
I can't tell you that, my man.
You know it. You know, you have an age or a date or a year in your mind.
Yeah, definitely. I can't do it forever.
Right.
I can't do it forever, unfortunately. So I have to and that's why you have to say the sport don't love you back. You have to know when it's time. No one should tell you when it's time. You have to know that when it's time to kind of step aside. So I'm just a realist. I know about the game, you know. I watch all those American gangster documentaries. You know, you got to know when to leave the game.
Yes. You
got to know when to leave the game.
As a youngster, did you ever watch fighters stick around too long and say to yourself, I'm not going to be that guy? Like, do you remember thinking that even before this journey started?
I think the only one I would say, but this is the thing, I don't call it stick around too long. I think if you're passionate, just because you take a few L's, does that mean you should stop? It just means that you've got passion for the game. And I love to see people that keep on fighting for more. But the only person I can really remember was Roy Jones Jr., who they said should have retired a bit earlier on. But the guy's still involved in boxing till now, and it just shows that he's passionate about it. Whether he's fighting, whether he's winning, whether he's losing, I just think he's just born to fight. James Toney still fighting,
right?
The Ruddock, it's just in our DNA.
When Deontay Wilder lost on December 23rd, in the back of your mind, did you think, all right, it's going to be Francis, or did you have to be convinced to go this route?
So I thought it might be Wilder still, because the contracts were signed. And it's still a big fight, still an amazing fight. It's a crossover between the UK and USA, all that good stuff, promotional-wise. Still a good fight. So now I kind of let that one slide for a bit. Then it was like the Hrgovic situation, the Ruiz situation, and then they put Francis there. And my team were like, this is a good opportunity on this day in Saudi Arabia against this opponent. What are you saying? I said, let's roll. Let's go.
And you'll be with Ben Davison by your side.
Yes, sir. I spoke to Derek, had good dialogue. He gets it. As much as I want to, be out there with you guys, I'm from the UK, and we're good here. We're working hard. Derek knows Ben Davison's a great trainer, and I'm in good hands. So aside from just training me, he wants to make sure I'm in good hands, and he gave the green light, so we're all good to go.
I think this is a dream pairing. I hope you and Ben stay together for the rest of your career. I think so highly of him. Is this a fight-by-fight basis, or are you now sticking with him from here on out?
You know how I am. I might change my mind next week.
A little stability is good for the soul, no?
Very good. My team are going to bolt my boots down in that gym, and I'm going to get cracking.
I love it. I love it. And for you to fight another fighter of African descent, right? He has done such great things for Cameroon, Francis. I know you want to beat him, and I know he's trying to take something that you want as well, but is there some pride I know you're very proud of your African heritage as well. You representing Nigeria, him Cameroon. Is there some pride to be fighting a fellow African fighter?
There is, but right now, no lives matter. It's a straight war. I'll be real with you. It's war. We're at war. This isn't like they say. There's no friends at war. So I respect the guy, as you said, he's done well, all that good stuff. But we're fighting, and I have to get my mind in tune for what's about to happen.
Do you respect him as a boxer?
Yeah, definitely. He's always wanted to be a boxer. He's got a stand-up game. I respect him as a boxer. Definitely, yeah, I have to.
Is part of the motivation, let me beat him better than Fury did? Let me stop him because Fury couldn't?
Not at all. Not at all. Because me and Fury are completely different. I'm just going to do exactly what I need to do, and I'm just going to focus on myself. The minute I start focusing on what Fury done, I've already lost the fight. I've already put myself at a disadvantage. If I just focus on what I'm good at and do what I do, I'm putting myself at an advantage. So I'm avoiding any Fury relations of what he done and so on and so forth. But let me tell you this.
Please.
Every opponent that me and Fury have in common, I've either stopped or knocked out.
Including Otto Wallin just recently.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So let's see. Your man Eddie Hearn said he said this was easy work.
Don't worry about what Eddie said.
He said easy work, easy money. Do you agree?
Don't worry about what Eddie. There's no easy fight. There's no easy fight.
Why is he saying this? Why is he saying this? He said easy money.
He believes in me.
Yeah,
he
that's
believes
right.
in me.
I like that.
I've never seen like someone on X Factor that can't sing, but their parents believe in them. Like Eddie's my guy. Like through thick and thin, he believes in me. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's always gonna back me. Why wouldn't he?
I love it. But there's one thing to say, I back him, great fight. It's another thing to say, easy money. This is gonna be a walloping.
He believes in me.
Yeah.
And he just believes in me. He believes in me.
Have you ever felt that, and I'm going to let you go in 2 minutes. I know we're tight on time here. This is such a pleasure. I wish we could do this for an hour, but
I'm enjoying the conversation.
I appreciate that. Have you ever felt like he didn't believe in you at any point in your journey?
No, I think he thought, what's this guy doing? And it was around the first Usyk fight. He saw a change in my strategy and style and my development as a fighter, but I took it upon myself to do that. And now he walked into the changing room before the Wallin fight and he said, what the beep is going on? We are back.
I love it. And I love the loyalty you have towards him as well. Like you won't even talk to the Queensberry guys. I love that. I like that. You know what? We can't mess with those guys.
I wanted them to reference him as a Hall of Fame promoter, but they didn't. But I thought I'm not going to cause any drama today. I'm going to let it slide. But yeah, Eddie's a Hall of Fame promoter in my opinion. He's guided me from zero to up to now, and one of the best in the game. And he's trying to take over the market globally. I really respect him.
Have you been told explicitly you win this fight, you will fight for the Undisputed title next?
It was announced at the press conference today, but nothing contractually. But it was announced at the press conference today. So, but let me say this again: I'm not focusing on that. I'm going to take my mind. I'll have to draw it back that Ngannou is my undisputed title fight. That's the mentality I have to have. Ngannou is my undisputed fight because you're only as good as your last fight. So, and I respect him a lot. He ain't easy money. He's a hard night's work. And you know what's crazy? So am I.
Amen.
I'm a hard night's work for anyone. So let's go. It's going to be fireworks.
Especially this version of AJ. Oh my gosh, I got goosebumps now talking about all this. This is incredible. Seeing how happy you are, the smile.
Keep on going with some stick. Now you got me on the phone.
What do you mean? What do you want me to say about him? What do you want me to say?
Like whatever you say about me.
I don't say listen, Eddie's coming on here and he's ragging our guy. I had to stick up for the MMA guy, but I got love. I got mad love.
Remember what it is.
I got mad love for AJ, and especially this version of AJ. Happy, F the doubters, F the haters. You're not happy. Sorry, smiling. You're smiling.
That's right.
I hope we see. Have we ever seen Femi in the ring? Has it always? I hope we see Femi in the ring. That's what I hope. I want to see that version of you in the ring. I don't, wearing the bad luck Adidas shirt. You know what I'm talking about? So you could just lose everyone. You lose the crowd. Forget about the crowd. Forget about everyone. Just go out there and perform.
Let's win. Let's go to war. Let's
Okay.
go to war.
Last question for you, AJ. Last question. Most important question of all. What are you listening to when you have the AirPod? You always have the AirPod on the stage. What are you?
I'm telling you that. I'm not telling you.
I'm dying to know.
You're very observant.
Yes.
What AirPod? What AirPod?
Well, you always got it there. And by the way, AJ.
What AirPod?
I heard you're making a lot of money. You need the new AirPod. You got the old one. You got the long one, AJ. Come on. You're making 50 million. You need this one, AJ.
Hey, I'm broke, baby. I'm broke.
What are you listening to in there? What is it? Motivational music? What is it?
I'm not telling you.
You meditate? You listening to Central C? That's my guy, Central C. You know that? She don't listen to UK rap. You know what I'm talking? What do you know about Central C? Yes. That would be incredible if you walk out with Central C. You think you can make that happen?
Nah, man, forget all that stuff now.
Okay, we don't need that. We don't need that. Forget it. We're focused. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You're taking my mind.
Sorry. AJ, you're the man. I'm so excited about this.
What a man.
Thank you for doing this. Much love to you and your family. Good luck. And hopefully we'll see you out there in Riyadh. If we see you out there, will you give me a fist bump?
100%.
100 meters. My man.
SUV.
That's right, AJ. My God. Thank you so much, AJ. All the best to you. There he is. SOS. Somebody rescue me. Got too many. Oh, that was crazy, guys. That was like a shot of adrenaline. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it very much. Hey, if you like this video, give us the old thumbs up. Subscribe as well. You could get many more of these videos on the channel. So please do that. We would love you forever if you did so.